Hi, everyone. This is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamelin, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a collective love reading. This is a singles love reading. I'm going to be doing some charms and some initials for the week ahead. It looks like our second daughter just went into labor. We feel like her water has broken. We're waiting for news from the hospital. So it looks like we are going to be heading to Philadelphia to be with her and her husband and a new baby on the next couple of days. So I'm going to record this video, and it's going to be for the week ahead. And then I will get back onto my recording schedule when I come back. So fingers crossed. We're saying lots of prayers. We're so excited. This is our second grandchild in this month. So we're really excited. So yeah, they're twins, and they each are having boys, and they're 3 weeks apart. So we're really excited. So let's call in our spirit guides. Let's see what we have for cards today. Let's add the cards. Spirit, I call upon you for loving messages. What is it that you have for us today for anyone that is listening? What is it that you want us to know? I am listening for you now. And what is coming towards us in love? What's next in love? What is it that you want us to be thinking about? Spirit, I'm so grateful at this moment. I ask for all your guidance. I have the grace of forgiveness. Practice forgiveness towards yourself and others. Let go of past hurts, resentments, of course, anything that would be holding you back from just enjoying everything that Spirit has for you. So, you know, sometimes we're worse to ourselves. We're hard on ourselves. So it could be Spirit's way of saying, you know, just kind of let up a little bit and be good and be kind to yourself first. You know, that's important. I have the power of focus. Eliminate distractions. Enhance focus. Create a dedicated workspace. Specific work hours. Use productive techniques. Focus. What is important in your life? Okay. Yes, we're looking for love. Yes, we're looking for the person to share our life with, but that's not the most important thing. That is not everything you are. You have so much more to offer. You have so many other things going on in your life, you know, so set your priorities for things that make you happy. You know, adding somebody to your life is joyful, but it's not, you're a whole person with or without that person in your life, of course. So setting your own priorities, making your own choices that are good for you, all of those things. The dance of compromise. Practice compromise. That's a good one. In disagreements, find the middle ground. Respecting partner's needs. Strengths, mutual respect and love. I feel like I need to write that down, because I feel like that's something we all struggle with, that I just want, I mean, it sounds basic, but it's not that easy to achieve in all instances. And you say, why not? I want somebody to respect me. I want somebody to love me for who I am. I want somebody to, they're saying, cherish is the word that they're using. I cherish you. Okay. I mean, that's beautiful that you're cherished. I mean, that's such a great word. So thank you, Spirit, for that. But yeah, mutual respect and love. You know, let's claim that, put it in the comments. I claim that I want you to love me as much as I love you. I want you to give back to me as much as I'm giving to you. I don't want you to talk to me a certain way. I deserve better, you know. So it's not a lot to ask, but it's a lot hard to find. It is. Spirit, please share with me loving messages. I have a Wheel of Fortune. I have a Queen of Cups, 8 of Swords, and I have a Moon. Okay, it came into me as there could be somebody that has crossed your path or crossing your path now. And you're not sure why you're not gung-ho. You like this person. You think this person's perfectly fine. Everybody around you is telling you to move forward. Everybody else is telling you to at least give it a chance, give it time. And then there's this like little person inside of you that's saying, what if? Maybe we need to ignore the inner voice. Maybe that little inner voice right now is fear. It's that innocent child in us that says, you know, I don't want to go into that dark room. There could be something bad in there. But no, there's nothing to fear here, Spirit's saying. They're saying they're opening the doors. Okay, so they're trying to open your heart, opening the doors, opening this new opportunity, opening this new kind of relationship. But if you look at the Wheel of Fortune and the Queen of Cups together, this is, I'm feeling lucky in love, is how it just came into me. I feel good about this connection. I feel excited about this connection. So there's nothing to be scared of here, is kind of, and I know that it doesn't mean that you're scared of like life and people. It's that little inner voice in us that hesitates. It's the feeling of, I don't know what I'm getting into. But I'm going to go with this lucky in love, because I feel like, you know, if I roll the dice, if I give this person a chance, if I open myself up to the opportunity, I may be pleasantly surprised. I hesitate for the wrong reasons. And maybe you know that about yourself. And you could be trying to just overcome that. That could be something that you're working with Spirit. You know, like, please help me overcome these fears that have no meaning. You know, it's a fear of the unknown. A 9 of Wands. I'm too busy. 6 of Cups. I have a Tower. I have a 2 of Pentacles. So a couple things are happening with me. The first was the 6 of Cups. I definitely would go with this. I feel that the Queen in me recognizes the soul energy, recognizes that there's something in this person that they're using the word sweet. They're using the word innocent. So there's a part of me that says there's something about this person I really do like. I want to know more. They're saying, I just hope. It's almost like you're saying, I just hope it is. I just hope it is. You're not going to know until you try. You're not going to know if this is the one, so to speak, until you give this person a chance. The 9 of Wands in the Tower is more of a, I have to let something go. I got to work on me, is how I feel. I have to be more fearless. And the fearlessness isn't easy when you've been hurt, when you've been ghosted, when you've been lied to, when you've been cheated on. It's hard to be fearless to go into a relationship, but I do want to try harder to be more open to anything is possible, they just said. Oh, I like that too. Yeah, anything is possible. It's almost like it's your choice. You know, I'm lucky in love, and I just don't know yet. So I'm not going to push it away, is how I feel like they want you to know today. So right now, for today, anything is possible. The bottom of my deck, I have the Fool. It's a new beginning. It's not somebody I know. And that could be part of the hesitation. I don't know anything about this person. I don't know where they're from. I don't know if they're lying to me. I don't know if You know, they've got skeletons in their closet and spiders under their bed, you know, who knows what they have. Again, how are you? They don't know that about you either. Just remember, it's two-sided. You know, you're hesitant, and they're thinking, I have a 3 of Cups, an Ace of Cups, and a King of Cups, and a Knight of Cups at the bottom of my deck. They're saying love is all around you. Okay, let me grab that for a second, because love is all around you. I really like that. This feeling of, I'm allowing this love to come into me. I'm allowing myself to open up. 3 of Cups, Ace of Cups. Okay. I'm accepting of this love. You're worthy of this love. This is definitely somebody who I'm going to say is easy to fall in love with. I think the King energy and the Knight energy connected. I think that they have a big heart. I think they would be kind. They're saying kind and curious and interesting. Emotionally available. Thank you, Spirit. I'll take emotionally available. The kindness. I feel like the kindness catches you. Okay. There's a sense of they're just good. They're good to you. They could have everything else. They could have bells and whistles and be handsome and beautiful and all that good stuff. But I feel like the kindness, I'm going to say their kindness, okay, catches you. Because I do feel at the end of the day, if somebody were to say to you, like, what is it about this person that you love? I do feel like you're going to immediately say they're just so good to me. So if that's not in your life yet, then that's something we could manifest. That's something that we want. That's something that we're asking Spirit to bring to us. Because in the beginning, what did they say? I deserve mutual respect and love. And that's what they're bringing you. So let's grab some double initials. Let's see what I have here. I have first letter, second letter of either a first name or a last name. So you could get your name. You could get maybe somebody that's on your mind. So let's just see if your letters come in. These are always fun. I have the letter D-A. A-N. A-N-R-U. I have a K-I. I have an S-C. The G-E. T-I. M-O. An R-E. I have an S-T. And I have a J-O. Okay. So let's see what else Spirit wants for you. And then I am going to grab my little tray for the charms. So I'll be right back. Okay, so let's get some charms. Let's see if we can get some clues about this person, this energy, the two of you. And I'm just going to dig in here. And I'm going to go in this corner. See what this corner has. All right, and get maybe another one. Okay. Let's start with this big guy. Do what you love and love what you do. So that was kind of what they said in the oracle cards in the beginning, where they shared with you, like, Your life isn't all about waiting for this person. Your life doesn't start when this person comes into your life. It's an addition to your life. You have a full life with or without this person. So they want you to keep focusing on that. They want you to be enjoying that. They want you to have a full life. Be happy. It's not like when I meet my person, then I'll be happy. No, that's not how this works. I have the letter X. I have an S. Okay. I think this is a Celtic cross. Is this a Celtic knot? But I feel like just tied together. I'm going to go with that. I know it has a name. But it felt more just like, interwoven and connected. And there's parts and pieces of us that just become one, eventually. So you could have a lot in common. They're saying tie the knot. So for some of you, it could be a long-term relationship. That would be exciting. I have the number 24. I have a 1. Okay, 1 week, 1 day, 24 hours, something like that. Let's see, this S is upside down. What is this? This looks like a sign. It is a Virgo. Okay, Virgo. I love a ship's wheel. They're saying full steam ahead. Okay, almost like a ferry ship. Felt like a ferry going very fast. So full steam ahead, steering the ship, not looking back, pushing through the waves, they said. So if it's like choppy on the water, I feel like I'm pushing through, or it's a big enough boat that you're not gonna, sink. I have a family's love is forever. I love my family. I'm close to my family. You will be my family. Creating a family. I always love that. And this beautiful petals. But I did feel this feeling of elevation for some reason. Maybe they do put you on a pedestal. Maybe they do, they're saying a delicate flower. That's where they're headed. They've kind of put you on a pedestal and they treat you like a delicate flower. I love that, that they treat you right. They're kind. They're good to you. They wouldn't hurt you, they treat you like a delicate flower. That was really sweet. So they put you on a little bit of a pedestal. I think everybody that you're with, I think you should be on a pedestal, and the person that you're in love with should be on a pedestal. They should be somebody that you kind of look up to and are proud to be with and happy to be with. So I do feel like you're going to get that feeling. I have a scarf that did come into me as almost like a crocheting or knitting feeling initially. So it could be you or them that learning to knit. It's a hobby. I'm really, I'd like to learn, or I'm learning, or I do knit and I'm good at it. So I feel like it's somebody's hobby. I'm going to go with crochet, knitting, all of those kinds of things. A lot of people do that. And then I have a light. Is it a lightning bolt? Yeah, no, it's not a lightning bolt, but it looked like in one side, it kind of looked like a lightning bolt on this side. And then this side has blue, green, red, and yellow. They're saying colors of the rainbow. Okay, so the rainbow energy. Color wheel. Okay. Somebody who's artistic. Somebody who maybe works with paints or colors, or like a decorator or in the arts of some kind, that they're constantly referencing colors. A designer of some sort. So it could be a hobby, or it could be somebody could be I'm laughing because somebody could just be picking out paint, and I'm probably going to get somebody in the comments that says, I just picked up paint samples yesterday and they're like taped to my wall, so this reading's for you then. That was meant to find you. But that's what it feels like. It feels like paint samples, paint colors, color wheels. So it could be that we're renovating. Maybe we're going to get a home and we are going to pick new colors. And that's something that we do together. We paint the rooms together. And it's just really fun. We kind of make it our own, they're saying. So it could be somebody you end up living with, and you are going to enjoy that. Spirit, what else do you have for us? Where is this connection headed? Any feelings around this connection? Just a kind, loving energy. I know that it's not always this easy, but when it's the right person, it does feel like that. So I'm not like just shoveling you a bunch of BS that I think you want to hear. It's what Spirit wants for you. Spirit doesn't want you to be with somebody that is hurtful or angry or aggressive or high drama. Spirit wants you to be with somebody that's kind to you. I mean, that's the bottom line. I have an Empress, treat you right. You're a delicate flower. I love that. I have a 9 of Cups. I have a World. Beautiful. And I have an Ace of Cups again. Yeah, that Ace is coming in as, they're saying a token of love. Okay, so I'm asking them what they mean by a token of love. A token of love to me would be a ring. Okay. A token of love, something that represents like I'm really in love with you. It's a piece of jewelry, or I would say something substantial. I'm going to go with a ring in the future. So I do feel like that Ace came in as a surprise. I do feel like possibly a ring would come in as a surprise. I wasn't expecting, what's the bottom of my deck? An 8 of Cups. I wasn't expecting this level of love. I wasn't expecting this kind of love. It would be one of those relationships where you didn't have on your radar screen that you were going to actually meet somebody, like truly fall in love with them. And it really hasn't been on your radar screen to get married to somebody, or settle down or have a house with somebody. But you meet the right person and all of those things make sense. So part of me feels like it definitely is life changing, but it's not like you are searching for it or you are a little caught off guard that it actually is happening. Like it would be nice, you might be saying to yourself, wouldn't it be nice? Wouldn't it be nice? But when it starts to happen, you're kind of wrapping your head around it and saying, oh my God, I actually am really happy with this person and I really have found my right person. And I am feeling like this person treats me like an empress and emperor. And, so I do feel like it's life altering and life changing, but for all the right reasons. I have a 2 of Pentacles. I have a Magician. I have an 8 of Cups. And I have a Page of Pentacles. I'm just going to throw in there that I don't necessarily feel like an obstacle as much as we have to get through something to be together. Okay. Maybe we are waiting for somebody to finish a divorce. Maybe we are anticipating that somebody's children are going to go to college, and it's probably better for us to start our new life once the kids are off to school. So it could be just something like that, like timing, logistics, but we know we want to be together. I feel like we've made up our mind that we want to be together. And I also feel like there's no looking back, Spirit just said. So Knight of Swords. Yeah, this person's made up their mind. You've got a lot of Knight energy coming through today with that Knight of Cups earlier and the King of Cups that said to me, I have this big heart and I have this big emotion. And so I do have a lot of movement, and I'm going to go with that. A lot of action. I don't feel that I am struggling. I don't. It's more of a when the right one comes along, it just works. So I want you to think about that. I want you to think about if it's not working and you're struggling with somebody today, is it because it's not the right person? You're trying to make something work. Everybody has kind of little things that happen in relationships, but I'd like to think that when you're with the right person, you don't have to work so hard. Let's see. All right, we're going to do these two things. Let's do some loving messages, and then let's end with an angel message, okay? Spirit, what is the loving energy around this? We'll put this out into the universe for those of you that are manifesting along with me today. We will ask Spirit to guide you and bring this kind of love to you at the end. Loving messages. You can't scare me away. I'm here for the long haul. Yeah, I'm going to say there was a sense a second ago, right, that this person has made up their mind. They've made up their mind that I'm not going to go anywhere. And even if we have to wait for something to happen to be together, then I feel like it's kind of nothing in the big picture of life. It's part of our journey, part of our story. For you, baby, I would do fill in the blank. I would change my life. I would relocate. I would move. I would buy a house with you. People do all kinds of changes to be with people. What doesn't break us makes us indestructible. I'm committed to this connection. We'll get through anything as long as we have each other. Taking space to sort out my feelings. I have gone through a lot recently is how I feel. So this person or you, maybe I had that hesitation in the beginning. I have to get over that not everybody's out to hurt me. I have to give somebody a chance. There's a part of me that everybody is encouraging you to move forward with this person. So you've either mentioned it to friends or somebody in your family, and everybody's like, give them a chance, or keep going, give this time. And you're like, oh, I don't know. Sometimes the answers, being with you makes me feel 10 feet tall. So they're proud to be with you. You're on a pedestal. You're a delicate flower. I loved that. Sometimes we don't see it right away. And I think that a lot of us want that immediate wow, that I was struck by lightning when I met this person, so therefore I knew it was my soulmate. A lot of people don't fall in love that way. They fall in love gradually over time. They get to know somebody, they talk to somebody, they build trust, they respect somebody, they see if somebody is consistent and there for them. And then all of a sudden, one day, maybe they wake up and realize that the feelings that they have for this person are deeper than they thought that they ever would be. So that could be you, that could be them. One person could feel their feelings fast, and another person kind of has to go through a lot more, gather information, Spirit's saying, so that they can confirm their feelings. Let's see what the loving angel message is for today. It's a beautiful message. It's a beautiful reading for the week ahead. They're saying, just remember one thing, that your life does not begin when this person comes into your life. Your life is already full. That was right from the beginning. They wanted you to focus on that. They want you to continue to focus on you. This will be great, but you do have a big life. You have a full life. You have an amazing life. So they want you to continue to focus on that. They don't want to take you away from all the good that you're doing. Let's get an angel message. Completion. Number 999, release what no longer serves you and prepare to embark on a new chapter that's filled with opportunities. that new door opening I had very early on. I cherish you, lucky in love. So these good things are anticipated. These good things are they're saying for those that wait. You don't want, yeah. I mean, I know patience is tough, but you are waiting, and it's hard. But it doesn't mean it's not happening, and it doesn't mean it's not in the universe, and it doesn't mean it's not in motion now. Okay, so that's what you have to remember. It could be right around the corner. It could be today. It can be tomorrow. You can't worry about those things. You just have to, allow it to unfold, but it's already in motion. It's in the universe. So you just have to keep trusting it. I want to thank Spirit for these messages today. I definitely want to thank you for being here. I am going to keep you updated on the baby news. And if you don't see me over the next few days, because I didn't even pre-record this time, I will be back. But this is a priority in our lives as well. So as you know, it's all about balance and family and life. And, this is a blessing. So I want to spend this time with my family and my husband and enjoy these beautiful children that are coming into our lives. But I hope you enjoyed your reading in the meantime. We'll see you all again real soon. And have a great week, everybody. And I will be back before you know it. Bye-bye.